Hello guys, myself Ariom Singh and I am going to launch my first video on YouTube which is about how to control your mind. So first of all, let me first extend my warm welcome to all of you in my video and feeling about the which I did and this video. So first of all, how to control your mind and why it is necessary to control your mind in our life. So behalf of that, I will explain you in a little bit examples. I will give you some examples in terms of the control of mind. So mind has two coordinates. Mind has two functional keys, and first one is that is habit and second one is intelligence. What is intelligence and what is habit? Intelligence, that means which I think about what is correct and what is incorrect, what is good, what is bad. And the habit which I did every day. Habit, that means it is related to the activity, that what activity we are doing, what activity we have done. So how to describe that words in terms of controlling system, in terms of control of mind? So whenever we do any work, if we feel very delightfully, then obviously we feel we are ready to do that work, because we feel that we some enormous feelings are comes in our mind, something something new feelings are comes in our mind, and we feel that feelings is very delightful, so we always try to that to do on that way. So what is the effect of that thing? What is the spectaculars of that thing? So the best and the largest effect of that, the thinking which you have, the thinking which you are laying to surviving, which is your bad thinking. Guys, you are in middle of your ways, you are crossing over your 2023, then you have disturbed with some your study problems, your society problems, and your mind can't control, you can't control your mind on your way. You know that is right and that is not, but you are not able to control. So I give you a way that whatever the act you are doing, you have to control. So it is related to the good thinking or bad thinking. The first of all, why I why the good thinking is generate your mind and why the bad thinking is generate your mind. So bad thing means delightfully, bad thing is equal to delightly means bad thinking, bad thing means delightly. So whatever the activity you are doing, if you feel very delightly, then that is bad thinking. But the good thinking is the truth, that means good thinking. So good thinking always takes some priority of the problems, of the trouble. So we are not ready to move on from the good thinking, we are not ready to move on the truth way, because it gives me some pain. So definitely it's the human nature to human nature, that is they not survive on the troubles, they not ready to face out the problems. So we always takes the priority, we always gives the priority to the bad thinking, and we that bad thinking we made the habit, and which is the very stranger for our life, and being a entanglement in our life to achievement in some goals. So first of all, we have to keep a good thinking, we have to maintain a thinking which goes which plays a role, which will prove a role model with your achievement with your assumptions, with your successment, with your procurement. So we have to keep that thinking in your mind, and from that basis, from that thinking, you have to take action instantly. From where and from when that type of good thinking will come in our mind, then you have to take action instantly. For example, if we will think that key from the tomorrow we will study, but if we will decide to study right now and your intelligence said that that is good, then you have to take action instantly, and from that time, from at that time, you have to open your book and start to study. So from that basis you can control your intelligence, you can control your mind. And the about the good bad thinking, and you are very stranger, because you are using that bad thinking from the very last some years and from the very long time. So it is very difficult to live on, it is very difficult from the move on from that way which you are doing from last some years. So you have to keep some schedule, you have to keep some uh, tables, and from that you have to be punctual, you have to be sincere on that manner which you selected, which your intelligence selected, not your mind, because mind always takes you in the directions of the delightly, because minds always try to feel some delightly thinking. So you never try to go on your mind, you always try to go with your intelligence. And that intelligence means your intelligence gives you only thinking that that is the good thing, and you have to be, it is your responsibility to convert this intelligence, convert this good thinking in terms of habit. And if you applied, if you implied this habit in your life, then slowly it will increase your mind capacity, increase your intelligence. And if you will increase your intelligence, that means you always take a decisions on the right track, you always give some procurement, you always give some moments on the right manner. So intelligence plays a role in your good thinking, intelligence plays a role to control your mind. So we have to be considered anything, we have to be considered any moment, any activity in terms of intelligence, and we have to think about the intelligence, and then after we decide that what we have to do. So bye guys, and keep watching me, and tell me that what you learned from my video, and text me my email id singhariom567 @gmail.com.